Hey guys, and welcome back to otro episodio con Jasmin Izaguirre. We are finally here with the video that I have been promising you guys for a long ass time already. Like, honestly, I'm hella fake. I'm hella rude as well, because I have been saying that I'm going to be doing a brow tutorial like a long ass time now. I think it's been for like a month that I put it on my Facebook that I was gonna do one, and I actually got good response on it. Like, people were saying, yeah, like finally, and this and that. And then now I feel bad because a lot of people were like, oh, finally, and it's been a month now and I still haven't done it, but I'm doing it now, so that's all that matters. All right, so if you guys want to see how I do my brows, little disclaimer, this is a brow tutorial on how I do my brows on the daily. So this is just my routine. This is what works for my eyebrows. So yeah, so basically right now, as you guys can see, my brows are not done. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if it wasn't as noticeable, but my brows are not done right now. Obviously, because I'm going to show you how to do them. So they're not done, but if you guys can see, this is my natural brow, and it's semi-full. It's not like, yeah, I would say it's like semi-full. Not like super full, but not like I don't have like a little bit of hair. It's in the middle for sure. But if you have like less hair, or you hardly have an eyebrow, and you want to learn how to do those, and you want a tutorial on that, then please, oh my god, it just spit, please let me know so that I can go ahead and find the model and I can do a tutorial for you, okay? Because whatever you want, I will do. No, that sounded wrong. No, I won't. Okay, no, I won't.
I heard that, you nasty.
But whatever kind of tutorials on makeup you would like, I can do for you. We are using pomade, we are using pencil, and we are using powder today. So I'm showing you how to use 3 different products, which is really good because then you can see how all 3 work. They're all pretty similar. The technique will be the same, just different products, okay?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing.
So we're gonna go ahead and zoom you in. Who's we? So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in here so you guys can get like a better look. So I did do all of my makeup beforehand, which is something that I've never done before. I always do my brows before. It's just the way that I do my makeup routine. Like, that's the order it goes in. Brows first and then everything else. I don't know how you do yours, but yeah, that's how I do mine. So I'm kind of scared right now because, as you guys can see, I have a full face of makeup. I didn't really do any eyeshadow because of the fact that I know I'm gonna be like wiping off and like cleaning and doing all that extraness. But these lashes though, these lashes right now are my favorite, also from Lashbox. I'm gonna insert their stuff right here so you guys can check them out. You can get different boxes. Wow, hella promoting them right now, and not even sponsored, to be honest. It's not even sponsored, but I love them because you do get to find different lashes that you like automatically fall in love with. You guys know that I like the Camila ones, and now these are in the style Star from Lashbox, so check them out. Why do I always talk so much about things that are not relevant to the video? Like, people hate me because I'm like, y'all love me, don't be acting.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So to start off, we are going to be using this product right here. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil. I barely purchased this maybe like 2 weeks ago, but I've only used it once because I was saving it for this video. But it did work really good on just that one time that I used it. We are gonna start off with pencil brows. So if you can see my mirror right now, don't worry, I'm gonna crop it so you guys can see more of my eyebrows, so you won't see the mirror, but I do need it because estoy bien ciega y no puedo ver nada, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you the products that I used. One thing that I noticed while I was doing this off camera, it was really hard just because the brush kept hitting my lashes. So I definitely recommend that you do your eyebrows before you do any makeup. But you know, yo siendo mensa and just trying to look cute for you guys, I was like, let me do my makeup first because, you know, I want to look cute. Que mensa. So this part that I'm gonna do right here, I want you guys to know that this is a very important part in my eyebrow routine. Like, I do this all the time, especially with, like I said, I have like medium to full brows. So I recommend that you do this as well. This is a great tip. This is something that you can definitely include in your eyebrow routine. So what that is I like to take a little bit of concealer. I'm taking ColourPop in the shade Light 18. So I like to take a little bit of concealer in the back of my hand. I also like to take my foundation, preferably a stick foundation if you have one, but the foundation in your shade, a little concealer brush, which is what I have right here, concealer brush. But let me go ahead and show you. This part is gonna be the part that I use in every brow that I do today. So in the pomade, in the powder, and right now in the pencil. But pay attention right now because I'm not gonna show it in the other ones. And let me go ahead and bring you close. Ya me paró. So you guys can see, hopefully you can see that my brow is not like newly groomed. I haven't got it done maybe in like 3 weeks, but I thought it would be perfect for me to show you with this kind of brow, because I know that not everybody has freshly groomed brows when they do their eyebrows, you know. So I wanted it to be a little bit more realistic, because obviously I could have came on here with like a freshly clean brow and it was just gonna be like, okay, that's not what I struggle with. So now that we've brushed, like, you know, after you've brushed your little brow into place, bringing those hairs up and then down, you're gonna take your concealer brush and you're gonna go ahead and clean under the brow. So just follow along. We're cleaning under the brow, and you're gonna see how the brush touches my lashes. So annoying. As you guys saw, I just covered all of those unnecessary hairs, like all those hairs that were grown out. I covered them with the concealer, which is why I love to do this step first, because it is going to work as a template. So basically you want to clean your brow almost as if you were gonna go get it done. So you want to clean off all the hairs that you don't want, which is that. Now we're taking our foundation, same concealer brush but with foundation, and we're gonna go ahead and clean up all the hairs on top. Now, ooh, I messed up a little bit right here, but we're gonna go ahead and fill it in, so it shouldn't be an issue. My brush still had concealer. Make sure you clean it off before you go into the foundation. But now, as you can see, like without this, where I messed up, you can see that the brow looks freshly groomed. It looks super clean, and now it is going to work as a template. So this is how you would want your brow to look. Now you're just gonna go ahead and fill it in. Taking our e.l.f. brow pencil. I don't know what color this is because it doesn't have it, but I believe it was dark brown. When it comes to a pencil, you're gonna go ahead. We already got the brow shape, right? Yes, we do. So now we're gonna go ahead and literally, when it comes to pencils, I just like to follow my hairs. So right here, we're gonna go up. And then when it comes to the top, we're gonna go ahead and kind of drag it to the side, but we are bringing it down because the hairs go down. And then right here where we messed up, we are just gonna go ahead and fill it in. With our spoolie, we're just gonna go ahead and brush it in the front. As you get to the front, if you want to fill in some hairs, make sure you have a very, very light hand. You want to have a light hand throughout the whole brow, but back here you can be a little bit more harsh. Right here, almost like a feather, like super, super light, like you're hardly touching. And then with the spoolie. Now you can go back in with concealer. For the most part, I feel like I didn't like go outside of the line out of that template, but if you want to, or if you did, you would just go back and clean with concealer. Now going in with this kind of brush. I don't even know what kind of brush this is. Let me tell you. A large shader brush. We're gonna go ahead and take it and simply buff out that concealer and foundation. When you do your brows, you would normally do them without makeup, so you don't really have to worry about going into your makeup. Obviously it is going to blend, and once you do your foundation and all that, it will all cover up. And then right here, I just like to kind of take it and clean. And those are my brows with a pencil. This one I recommend to you a lot. I just got it like 3 weeks ago. My first time, well, now my second time using it, but my first time purchasing. I believe it was like $5. I will leave the price below, but this one is really good. I know there's other brands, especially like drugstores like NYX and like those kind of brands that also have pencils, but this one is from e.l.f. and I definitely recommend it. And as you saw, these brows look a little bit more natural. You can go even lighter, or you can simply just fill in your bald spots and just leave it at that, which is why I really recommend a pencil if you are a beginner. Okay, so definitely use a pencil if you are a beginner or if you like to do light makeup. So here we are. I'm gonna just go ahead and do a little slow-mo so you guys can see. These are the brows with the e.l.f. brow pencil. All right, so now we are moving on to powdered eyebrows. Powdered eyebrows, that sounds so weird, but it is. So it's kind of like an eyeshadow, which, fun fact, you are able to use an eyeshadow. I actually did this brow right here with my Dare to Create palette. I just did, like, I used some of the browns in there. I wanted to show you, but I also wanted to show you this one. This is an actual this is an actual eyebrow palette. This one is from Morphe. This is brow 8. I'm gonna go ahead and look for it and see if they still have it online, which I'm pretty sure they did. I will show you the inside in a minute, but if they don't, I will leave other recommendations down below from like other brands that you can use as well. But like I said earlier, if you heard me, I don't know if you heard me, did you hear me? But like I said earlier, you can also use an eyeshadow. Let me go ahead and open this bad boy up. This one is one of my favorites. I use this with all my clients because, you know, sometimes they come and they have like blonder hair or like jet black hair or red hair or whatever their hair color is. This one, you are able to kind of get their shade. Let me show you. So it has like from dark to lightest, and then right here it comes with 2 concealers, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I scraped these concealers out because they didn't work for me. If you buy this palette and they work for you, or you just know how to use them better than I did, then great. But I myself couldn't use them. Like, they were just too like thick. They were just not it. They were not the move for me. But yeah, they got really dirty and nasty, so I did remove them. We are gonna go ahead and take these 2 colors right here to create this brow over here. All right, so if for some reason you missed the part about how I clean them, how I like create my template first, if you missed that part, I will go ahead and leave the time somewhere right here so you can go back and watch it like as I speak through it. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this in fast forward motion because it's gonna take forever and you already saw it. So let me do that. All right, so it is cleaned up. The template is there. Like I mentioned, we are using these 2 colors right here, which is like the darkest and then the second to darkest, because I do have dark hair, so that's what's gonna look best. So for the brush that I am using today, this one is from a bundle that came. It's a bundle from Morphe. It doesn't have like a number, and I don't remember what bundle, but any brow brush that you have is gonna work perfectly fine. Once you've brushed them, we are taking the darkest color. So we're gonna mix them, but we're gonna like really go into the dark color and then a little bit of the lighter color. I like to start 3/4 of the way, so like not right here. Don't do that.
Okay.
Please don't start right here, right in the beginning. Don't start back here either. Well, you can start back here, but don't start right here because they will look like boxes and we don't want that. I mean, this one looks a little bit like a box, but it's okay. Not like this one would look if we started over here. Damn, that brow is already looking good. Like, I'm just saying, okay? That's the only thing like I was blessed with. But anyways, so we're starting 3/4 of the way right here, and you want to just go ahead and create the line at the bottom, which if you cleaned up and you created your template, then that should be easy to follow. So it's just that bottom. Now again, a little bit of the darkest, and then the lighter one, and then again 3/4. Create your little arch or little curve right here and connect. So now you have both bottom and top. Now going in with more light and a little bit of dark, we're doing hair strokes. Up, 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 down, 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 and then a little bit more. And if you feel it's too much, you can always wipe a little bit in the back of your hand. And then we're going down, 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 down. And you see it's diagonal because the hairs go that way. So you want to basically follow your hairs. Now kind of cleaning a little bit more off the brush. A little bit more. You're literally just gonna take whatever's already here and you're just gonna start dragging it forward. Dragging it forward, dragging it forward. So you saw that we cleaned off any extra product. This was semi-clean and we are just dragging the product we already had. Right here, right here. And then if you want to be technical and get all extra and you know how to do it, because I really don't know how to do this part too much, so that's why I don't really want to teach it to you. But if you know how to do it, then please leave me the tips down below how to do it, because I don't know how to do it. But basically, you know how people do like the little hair stroke right here and it looks like little hair strokes? Yeah, well, your girl can do that. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my spoolie now. I kind of really like the one from this pencil, so I'm gonna take my spoolie and now we're just gonna go ahead and clean one more time. You see, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like they be looking a little squared. That's why like those little hair stroke motions I feel like are cute, but I can't. Wow, she has brows. Oh my god, like brows really do make a difference. There was this picture I seen on Facebook and it had like the girl with the same makeup and a whole bunch of different eyebrows, and like she looked super different in all of them, because the brows, I believe it's the brows and the nose are what shapes your face. Like if you get a nose job, your face will look so different, or like if you contour, and if you do different brows, your face will look different. But let me go ahead and do a little slow-mo so you guys can take a look at these. Again, these are the shadow brows. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up with pomade brows. If you think of pomade, you probably think of Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. This one has been the only one I had ever tried, but it's obviously on the pricier side. This was a gift to me and I had it till like the very last drop. Like there's nothing in here. I scraped the edges, but I was able to find something way more affordable for you guys, which is the e.l.f. Do you guys see a little pattern? e.l.f. pencil. Now we have the e.l.f. pomade. This one I had seen it from Roxette. If you guys know who that is, then you know she's amazing. If you don't know who it is, then I will leave her YouTube channel down below. She's like big YouTuber. She is amazing and she uses a lot of e.l.f. Her and Yes, if you guys know them, then you know what I'm talking about. But I definitely was hooked on this, or like I was put onto this because of them. I tried it out. This is like $5 as well. I'll leave prices, don't worry. So this is the pomade. De nuevo, no tiene nombre, like it doesn't have a name again. I don't know why they don't have names, but in the package I think it was a dark brown, I'm pretty sure. So for this, it's the same exact thing. I am taking the same brush, but now we are digging into the pomade. So we are doing the same thing, and now that we have the brow cleaned up, we are digging into the pomade very gently. 3/4, we are starting 3/4 in. We are gonna go ahead and follow that line. Okay, let me tell you, because even right here you can see I kind of went out a little bit. When it comes to a pomade in comparison to powder, which I believe that they are super similar in the sense of how you apply them, obviously, and they are like, they kind of have a similar like outlook, like they look the same. But with a pomade, I recommend this to you. I mean, if you're a beginner and you want to start off with a pomade, girl, you go ahead and do that. Like, no te voy a juzgar, tú haz lo que tú quieras, mija. Si tú lo puedes hacer, hazlo, okay? And if your brows look bomb, then I salute you, girl, because it took me a while to learn. But what I was gonna say is that with a pomade, you really want to have a light hand, and you want to make sure that you use a lot of concealer at the end. Like, concealer is gonna be your best friend with a pomade, because you can mess up so quick with this. So that's why I'm saying, if you're a beginner and you try it out right away and you like what is it called, you like, you wing it, like not wing it, like if you master using a pomade as a beginner, then girl, you are already on the road to success. So as you can see, I messed up a little bit, but it's okay, it's okay. We're gonna clean at the end. So make sure you have a light hand. We're gonna go to the top. If you guys hear screaming in the back, like kids screaming in the back, I do live with my cousin. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before. I don't know if I have, but she does have 2 little kids. my little sobrinos. They're not like little, but it's a boy and a girl, and they love to like play and just be like fighting and stuff. So if you hear them in the back, they're just playing, okay? They are not getting hurt in any way except to each other. Okay, so I was talking, I didn't really explain, but it was the same thing as the powder. Literally, you do the line at the bottom, you do the line at the top, and then you start going upwards, and then you start going downwards, and then you clean off with a little servilletita or whatever. You clean off the rest, and then with whatever you have on here, you bring to the front. Look at that. You hear them screaming upstairs? It's so crazy, so crazy. Now with the spoolie, again, we're just cleaning any mistakes, bringing the harshness down. Now for this, I definitely have to clean in the bottom. No, damn, do you hear them? Do you hear them? And now we're gonna go ahead and take the low buffer, and you already know the routine. All right, so here are my pomade brows. Let me go ahead again and give you a close-up. All right, guys, so we have made it to the end of this video. Finally, the brow tutorial is done. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys learned some tips and tricks. I hope that you guys that this video was worth the wait. Like, I know some of you guys were waiting for this video, so I hope that, again, I was able to explain well. I hope that you were able to learn from each different product. Like, I hope you watched this video, and I hope that you do learn from it, because that's kind of like the purpose of this. But I just quickly wanted to touch on the different products. So I did do them in order: pencil, powder, and pomade. Pencil is definitely going to be something that you want to use, like I mentioned, if you are a beginner. So you want to use a pencil if you are a beginner, because it's just going to be so much easier to work with, especially if you want to go for like a more natural brow, or you just want to fill in a little bit of like bald spots, because let's say you already have some bomb ass brows or whatever, you know, but you just have like little bald spots, or you just want to intensify them a little bit more, then definitely go for this. This was very cheap as well, so get your hands on it. Next was the powder. This is definitely going to be an in-between kind of thing. This one is also more convenient, because if you don't have it on, like, if you don't have it close by, then you can always use an eyeshadow palette. So very convenient and not too easy to mess up with. And then pomade, which was the last one, is definitely something that I recommend if you feel like you've already kind of mastered doing your brows, then definitely go for pomade. This is going to be more intense. It is a little bit easier to mess up, but your brows do look a little bit more put together. I do like to use a pomade when I do like my more glam looks, you know, because then my brow, a bold brow and bold makeup, you know, it just has to kind of go together a little bit. But yeah, that's all I wanted to touch on that. If you liked this video and you learned something from this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share it to your tia, prima, abuela, whoever it is. Any female, any guy that wants to learn how to do their eyebrows, make sure you share this to them, okay? Thank you. So if you guys want to be tuned in for more videos, then make sure you are subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you are notified when I post. And únanse a la familia, por favor. Come be my bestie so we can just chismear and do more makeup and do more fun videos, vlogs, whatever it is. Yes, I do talk this much. So love you. See you on the next one.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up.